Hi, today we're going to be looking at the power of reading through silent sustained reading, called SSR. It's your opportunity to make a positive impact on your future for both academics and personal success. Some questions that you might have. What is silent sustained reading? What do you want me to do during this SSR time? Why are we taking time out of the school on Fridays for 20 minutes to do this? And how is it going to help me? So first of all, let's look, what is SSR? It is silent sustained reading. It is an intervention strategy used in schools all over the nation. And we have a great quote by Shakespeare here. Other names for in-school practice reading programs, and there are so many of these. They're popular as part of a balanced literacy program. Whatever they call it, SSR is a time of quiet school-wide reading, or in this case, it's going to be class-wide reading. So what do you do during the SSR time period that we're going to be doing in 6th grade English Language Arts classes every Friday for 20 minutes? It is your responsibility to read during those 20 minutes, to fill in your SSR reading log in your Reader-Writer notebook afterwards. And each day you can bring this to class and use it for any spare time that you might have that's free time if you finish your assignments early. If you have your SSR book with you, it's always good to have to read. And when we do it on Fridays, we will start right away at the beginning of the class period and read for the first 20 minutes. You will earn a grade for your reading effort and your log sheet, so there will be no sleeping, talking, or moving around the classroom during this first 20 minutes on Friday when we are doing SSR. Reading is a skill. If you ask anyone, sports coach, band director, speech coach, keyboard teacher, dance teacher, chess champion, what do I do to be good? The answer? Practice. However, research tells us that most students get very little practice reading. Reading practice declines after 5th grade. So high school students spend about as much time in literature-based practice as kindergarten students. Graduate students that have practiced reading an average of only 7 minutes per day over their entire academic career. So reading is something that definitely needs more attention. Research tells us that students who read more demonstrate markedly higher achievement. Students in the top 5% read 144 times more than students in the bottom 5%. Students in private schools and charter schools read 67% more than public school students. On national testing, students who scored in the top 25% spent 59% more time reading than students who scored in the bottom quartile. With SSR, it will allow us to teach you the reading strategies good readers use to comprehend what they read. Recall prior knowledge before, during, and after reading to help understanding. Engage in questioning before, during, after reading to clarify understanding and focus the reading. Activate sensory images to deepen understanding of the text. Determine what is important. What are the main ideas? Infer to predict, draw conclusions, make judgments, form unique interpretations from the text. Network new information with existing knowledge to create original ideas and interpretations and make critical evaluations. These are high Bloom's taxonomy items that we're doing here: creative thinking, higher level thinking. Get past comprehension problems by consciously and independently applying appropriate strategies. So it's all about me. How is all this going to help me? Research shows it makes you a better reader to do silent, sustained reading. So we're all supporting that. It also improves your spelling and it improves your vocabulary. Students learn an average of 45 words with each novel they read. This is long term. You keep these words, not just memorizing them to pass a test every week. Word meaning is picked up 10 times faster by reading than by just doing intensive vocabulary worksheets or something like that. It improves your writing. This is so important. Research shows that both style and complexity of sentence structure is increased as the amount of reading increases. We do exercises like syntax imitation, where we pull extracts from books and try to copy their tropes and schemes and their syntax and diction. It's a very important thing. You get so much from reading that you can transfer to your own writing. The most important benefits from silent, sustained reading practice have nothing to do with the research, though. What we become depends on what we read, after all. The professors have finished with us. The greatest university of all is a collection of books. I love that quote. And here's something else to think about that Richard Peck shared with us in his poem entitled, I Read. There we go, folks. Thanks.